Guys, Goldstein here. I gotta say, the Star-Spangled Banner has never quite rung so loud and true. There are bombs bursting in the air right now. There is fear. But when you look up and you see that the stars and the stripes and the flag is still there, then it gives you the hope you need to persevere to the next day. And sometimes that's all we need. Just until that sun rises again. So today I'm going to stand on the holy hills of Judah with God as my witness and you as well. And we, all of us, are going to stand up and pray for the United States of America. Because I am so sick and tired of the entire world taking advantage of that beautiful republic and then dancing in the streets when she's wounded and bleeding and burning. Shame on them. Instead, we will stand up and do all we can. Because even my friends that have their rifles and guns, even my friends who have talked about this type of insurrection and the rising up and Red Dawn and all of the talk, in reality, we are all faced with only one thing: hopelessness. You feel it, because you know when that mob comes, there really isn't much you can do if they're coming for you. And maybe God has a lesson for all of us. Maybe God is using the evil once again to remind us who we are, and to remind us that it isn't the rifle, it isn't the strength of our militaries, it isn't the amount of wealth we have in our coffers. It is how many of you get down on your knees and raise your hands to heaven and beg God for mercy for that beautiful republic that has given so much to the world, including and especially the Israel that I'm standing in right now. So get off your high horses. Stop shoveling fear down everybody's throats. Stop sharing video after video of riots. And instead, let's break out the Psalms right now while I hold the flag over my heart. In my left hand, I'm going to hold the Torah and the Psalms of David in my right. And we're going to praise God together. And we're going to right now ask God over the sunset of Judea, no matter where you see the light right now in America. Just close your eyes or open them wide. Stand with your family or stand alone. But either way, just raise your arms high up to the heavens. If that's what makes you feel like you are reaching out to God, whatever way that is to you, Jew, Christian, Muslim, Buddhist, it doesn't, whatever, atheist, just reach out to something greater than yourself. And realize when you do, the sea can split and you can walk through it on dry land. This is not the end, this is the beginning. This is a new beginning for your family. This is a new beginning for America, to wake up and realize that not everything is roses and cherries. That maybe it's time to rethink who we are as a republic. And to see the pits and the depths that have been reached, the negative depths, the base level that has been reached in that beautiful, great, amazing, global, world-changing, world-saving republic. Psalms chapter 46. Lam natseach lifnei Korach al alamot shir. For the conductor, a song of the sons of Korach on Alamot. Korach's sons knew quite well what it meant when the world opened up beneath them. They knew quite well what it meant to see their entire family swallowed up around them. Why? Because their father, Korach, challenged Moses, challenged Moses' godliness, challenged Moses' chosenness to lead the nation, and the earth swallowed him alive. And his entire congregation. But his sons, they joined the camp of Israel. His sons signed on to the camp of God. And that didn't happen to them. So now they're singing a song to God, they're praising God. And they're talking about what it's like when they see their entire world fall around them. They're praising God in that instance after watching their entire family line destroyed. That's truth. Not faith. Truth. Elohim lanu machaseh ve'oz Ezra b'tzarot nimtza ma'od. God is for us a shelter and a strength, a help in troubles. He is very accessible. He's very accessible. What does that mean? God is for us a shelter. That means we can find our shelter only with God, not in the house we're in, because as we all know, our house can be burned down by looters. We're seeing it on 5th Avenue in New York right now. But God is for us a shelter. And once we have that shelter and we know that we are secure, then God is for us a strength. And then God is our ultimate help in our troubles. The sons of Korach, who just watched their father and their entire congregation get swallowed alive, are telling you right now, no matter where you sit, because this is eternal, this is timeless. They say, B'tzarot nimtza ma'od, that God is very accessible. Al kain lo nira b'hamir eretz uv'mot harim b'lev yamim. Therefore we will not fear when the earth changes and when mountains totter into the heart of the seas. You get it? Say it out loud. Therefore, we will not fear. We will not fear. How many Marines, how many soldiers, how many sailors, how many of our warriors have carried this flag into battle without fear, knowing that the next man or woman in line would pick it up and charge while the bugle was playing, or while the radio was chattering above them while they wore the flag patch on their shoulders. Therefore, we will not fear. Hoorah, they should have added. When the earth changes, and the earth sure is changing, isn't it? Quickly. And when the mountains totter into the heart of the seas, what does it mean, into the heart of the seas? Mountains don't fall into the heart of the seas. Mountains don't exist in the heart of the seas for the most part. It means something as high as the mountain can totter into something as deep as the sea. That's how low things have gotten. You can't measure such depth. But we will not fear! And you should be shouting that from your rooftops, not hiding in your homes. Yehemu yechmaru meimov, yirashu harim v'gavatoselo. His waters shall stir and be muddied. Mountains shall quake from his pride forever. For that is the strength of God, not the strength of man. The strength of man lasts as long as that heart beats and the oxygen flows to the brain. The strength in the heart of God is obviously eternal. Or I couldn't be reading what I'm reading. If this was falsehood, then this would have been erased 2,000 years ago when the Romans kicked my ancestors out of this land and erased the name Judea. This little paper, this nothing filled with Hebrew letters, outlasted all of that. All of you need to emulate Israel. What do I mean? A nation surrounded by enemies with a sea to our back, which the sun is dipping into right now. Constantly being told that we are the devil as we send off things to heal the world and bring blessing and light into this world. Constantly being threatened with our genocide, just like a pack of wild animal looters running down your street every single day of your life. We have stood up. We have stood strong as Jews, and I can say that as a Jew coming from America, where I was shown hatred. I was shown so much hatred, not by black people, That's what everybody wanted you to think. It was the white suburban boy that would look at me and say, "You dirty Jew, Hitler never finished his job." But guess what I have to say to that little suburban white boy? Thank you. Because right now, this Jew is standing on a hilltop in Judea, conquering the land of Israel, walking amongst lions. Because of you. And I wouldn't be here if you didn't push me up against that wall and make me fight back. And boy, did I fight back. all 5'7" of me. So you need to hold this flag high. And you need to fight back against your own internal fears, against your desire to stray from the path of God's desires for you and for your republic. And worst of all, worst from straying against God, is letting unity fall apart, is letting unity burn to the ground, because without unity you have nothing. God bless you all from Israel. I'm going to stop right here. I don't have to say any more. I think you all got the point. I do love this flag. I do love the flag of the blue and white of Israel. I do love the flag in the blue and white because both represent beauty in my life. Both represent an amalgamation of people that have made up so much godliness and beauty, no matter what religion they may be, no matter what color they may be. I have prayed with them, I have trained with them, I have cried with them, I have bled with them, and I will continue to grow with them, as should you. God bless you all from Israel. Enjoy the view.